Obviously, I think it has not gone unnoticed to most people that the indirect attack of Arvind Kejriwal today on Anna Hazare has taken people by surprise. After all, Arvind Kejriwal owes Anna Hazare everything. Arvind Kejriwal was brought into public life by Anna Hazare. There were certain values that were spoken out about at that point of time, which were the center of a promise to the people. It was equally a fight against corruption as it was about restoring values in public life. And the center of all of this was the anti-liquor policy. Now, I don't know, I was taken aback completely today, Saurabh, when I saw Mr. Kejriwal indirectly attack his own mentor, his guru, and say the BJP is using him as a puppet. I felt this was unnecessary. After all, I don't think Anna Hazare is here to be used. It was trying to insinuate on a person he called a guru at one point of time. And I don't know how people who would be followers of India against corruption would react to this. What do you think, Saurabh?
Arnab, I have the greatest regard for Anna Hazare ji. I think he has been somebody who embodied the fight against corruption, and Mr. Kejriwal should not be making this statement, because that was precisely the agitation which got him prominence. It was Mr. Anna Hazare ji who was a prominent figure at that time. Mr. Kejriwal was not even known nationally.
Yes,
it was the work done by Anna Hazare ji and his organization, his grassroots work, which catapulted in some ways, and Mr. Kejriwal got the benefit of it. He used to call him as guru. What is the reason why he's doing a U-turn? I'm surprised. And on an issue like liquor, which he spoke very strongly about, is it all right? It's all right that you make mistakes. He may have been misled by somebody. Let's give him benefit of doubt. But for now, his statement certainly does not imply that, because Delhi does not need liquor shops. Delhi needs infrastructure. Delhi needs, making sure that people get proper water, people get civic amenities.
So, Saurabh, if I may, there are two things, you see. If Arvind Kejriwal can turn around today and say, Reena, no, I never promised to fight liquor. If he can say that I never said the things which I said, I never wrote the things that I wrote, I never promised the things that I promised, I never claimed to be what I have now become. Did he or did he not say that I will fight alcoholism, I will fight the consumption of alcohol, and I will oppose the opening of alcohol shops? He also said that only when the Gram Sabha gives permission should an alcohol shop ever be opened. And he did not just say that, Reena. He said in a book called Swaraj that the permission of the Gram Sabha must have the consent of 90% of the women there, because the women are the worst affected. He said, I'm concerned about the impact of liquor on women. He said, I will dedicate my life to fighting for this. He said, I will not stop till I stop fighting for a situation where 90% of the women will first have to agree, and only then a liquor shop will be open. Now tell me today, Reena, what happened to that promise? Did he make that promise or not? In his own words, in his own book, did he make that promise? You can say, yes, he made. Or you can say, no, he never made. You're lying, Arnab. You can tell me you're lying. You're a liar. He never made such a promise. But I have it on record that he said, and I quote, the license to open a shop should be given only when granted by the Gram Sabha in whose jurisdiction the shop falls. Now he says, I want to open 550 more liquor shops. He never talks about any Gram Sabha permission. Then he also says, this permission of the Gram Sabha must always have the consent of 90% of the women of the Gram Sabha. By a majority vote, the women of the Gram Sabha should have the power to get the license of an existing shop cancelled. This is in his book called Swaraj. Tell me, Reena, have you been true to that promise, that claim, the faith you sought from the people by making such a wonderful claim? Did you make that claim? Please answer me.
So Arnab, basically what is happening is that Bharatiya Janata Party is using Anna Hazare ji to fight their battle.